Hello everybody, thank you for tuning in. My name is AB and welcome to my channel. And today we'll be discussing Paul Thomas Anderson's One Battle After Another.
Rise and shine.
Bat an eyelash.
Good morning.
There are no hands on the clock.
Now, firstly, I'd like to start by saying that I absolutely had no desire to watch this movie. I actually did not have any desire to watch this movie until I heard that it was directed by PTA, Paul Thomas Anderson. And when I found out he was directing it, and I actually recently just watched There Will Be Blood a couple months ago, I was excited and decided to give it a chance, and I absolutely had no expectations of this movie. I was just hoping to just have a great time and be entertained. But ever since I watched this movie, I have to tell you, it is one of the best movies this year. It is arguably the best movie of the year. Not even arguably, in my opinion. I believe it's the best movie of the year. And today, I'll be breaking down why I think it's the best movie of the year and what are the key moments that this movie has.
I need you, brother. Please, Sensei, please.
Courage, Bob. Courage.
That's it.
Now, we can't talk about One Battle After Another without mentioning Leonardo DiCaprio, because he pulled off one of the best performances of this year. His performance was raw, energetic, entertaining, crazy at times, but it was all wrapped together so neatly that it was entertaining and fun to watch. I believe this is arguably one of his best performances. It certainly is his best performance of the decade. Now, that being said, he hasn't been in that many movies this decade, but this is one of his best performances. Now, this movie follows DiCaprio's character, Bob, who is a former revolutionary and a guy trying to leave his past behind, living off the grid with his teenage daughter, Willa, played by Chase Infinity. Now, their lives are unpended when Bob's old nemesis, Connor Lockjaw, played by Sean Penn, resurfaces after many years, triggering a chain of events that spiral into chaos. Willa disappears and Bob is forced to return to his former combative life to find her. Now, the film becomes a high-stakes rescue mission, blending action, tension, and political revolutionary themes. It explores consequences of radial past, revenge, identity, and the struggle for survival under pressure.
This code speak, all right? Let's just get on with what is the rendezvous point.
Now, let's talk about Paul Thomas Anderson. He has really outdone himself, and he has found a way to come up with something amazing and totally enjoyable. Now, One Battle After Another, I believe, is one of his best movies. I believe it's up there with There Will Be Blood, Punch Drunk Love, and Boogie Nights. Now, whether it's above or below those movies is completely subjective, and it's up to you to decide. But I believe he has really done something fantastic with the script, with the casting, and the small details and decisions that he made that made this movie fantastic. And I believe his direction is one of the key reasons why this movie is what it is. Now, if you are not familiar with Paul Thomas Anderson, I suggest you look at his entire discography, because he has some really fantastic movies in there. There Will Be Blood, Punch Drunk Love, Mongolia, Boogie Nights, even Hard 8. Those are fantastic movies that I suggest you watch if you enjoyed this, or even if you didn't enjoy One Battle After Another. Go look at some of his other movies that he made. Now, before watching this movie, actually, I saw online a lot of people were saying One Battle After Another should win Best Picture, should win Best Director. And I was a bit skeptical of it because I hadn't watched it. But now that I watched it, I totally agree. The only way I see One Battle After Another not winning those awards is if Mighty Supreme, which comes out December 25th, does better and is more fantastic than that One Battle After Another. But as of right now, I believe One Battle After Another is the front runner of this awards. Now, whether you believe it is completely subjective. Some people may say Sinners was better, but to me, this was the best movie of the year, undoubtedly. But now that can change, as I have not yet seen Mighty Supreme, as it has not yet come out. So I'm not sure whether One Battle After Another will still be my number one movie after watching Mighty Supreme. But as of right now, as I'm making this video, One Battle After Another is the best movie of the year. And I believe that it deserves each and every award it's gonna get because it's been fantastic. And I actually saw today that it received 9 Golden Globe nominations, which I believe it totally deserved. And that's thanks to the brilliance, direction, and mastery of Paul Thomas Anderson.
What time is it?
Look, Steve Lockjaw just attacked my home. I lost my daughter. This is Bob Ferguson. You understand?
Now, another thing that I have to mention about One Battle After Another is its supporting cast, specifically Sean Penn. I believe, and I truly believe, that this performance by Sean Penn was the best performance from a supporting actor this year. And I believe he deserves an Oscar. He deserves a Golden Globe. He deserves all the awards because this performance was truly fantastic. It was truly masterful. It was truly brilliant. And it was captivating. And it was weird in a way, but it was also keeping your attention. Now, I had not seen a Sean Penn performance before I watched One Battle After Another, but I heard about Mystic River, which he won an Oscar for. And as this being my first time seeing Sean Penn, I understand why this man has 2 Oscars, because this performance was damn near perfect. And I believe should get him that third Oscar. He deserves it, because that performance was truly fantastic and was truly amazing to watch. I mean, look at this clip.
What's her name?
Charlene.
Charlene. Sounds like a black girl's name. You like black girls? I love them. I love them.
Now, I know a lot of people, or I've seen a lot of people who have been saying this was weird, this was freaky, this was uninteresting to them. And I totally understand that everybody is subject to have their own opinion. But I just want to say, the people who found this performance or found this movie actually as a whole weird and disturbing, they are actually the problem. I believe they're the problem. How can you say this is disturbing? It's only disturbing to you if you have done something similar or if you have thought about something similar. Now, I know that's not always the case. There may be people who actually find this disturbing. But some of these people, the way they just hate on this, is just not normal. People just hate on anything nowadays. And I believe One Battle After Another is just a victim of that mindset. And now with that being said, I truly believe Sean Penn's performance was fantastic. It was amazing. It was crazy. It was lunatic at times, but it was truly a fun and a joy to watch. And I believe he deserves that Oscar. He better get that Oscar unless someone in Mighty Supreme in the supporting cast does something better. But as of right now, Sean Penn should get that Oscar. And he's the main or one of the key reasons why One Battle of Another is what it is. Now, another person that I have to mention is Benicio del Toro. His performance in this movie was also fantastic. It was also amazing. And coming off watching Sicario a couple months ago, and this being the next performance that I see of his, which are completely polar opposites, it shows me his range. It shows me his ability to act. This was one of those performances that made me go like, oh, this guy is an actor. This guy can really shift and act different roles. This performance was truly amazing. It was a joy to watch. It was funny. I mean, look at this clip.
All right, lift your shirt and turn around. Put your hands on top of your head.
All right, let's go to work.
This to me was honestly one of the best clips or one of the best scenes that I saw from this movie. It was the way he was dancing. I was like laughing when I saw it. because to me it was really funny and it was entertaining to watch. So I believe Benicio del Toro also deserves an Oscar nomination. Is he gonna win? I don't know. I don't think so. Like again, I will put Sean Penn a bit above him. Not saying he wasn't great, he was fantastic, but I would put Sean Penn's performance above his. But nevertheless, I still believe his performance was fantastic. And this whole cast was actually fantastic. Chase Infinity, her performance was also fantastic. You know, it was a great performance. I love the scene between him and Sean Penn. When she asks Sean Penn, "Why is your shirt always tied?" And that was a fantastic scene between the two of them. And I believe that everyone of the cast in this movie did a fantastic job. Everyone did what they were required to do. I have to mention Tiana Taylor, Regina Hall. I believe they also brought a level of seriousness and a level of masterfulness that elevates one battle after another to another level. They did the performance that was required of them. And I believe the movie wouldn't be the same without all these actors working together. That being said, I was kind of disappointed that One Battle After Another didn't do quite well at the box office, which was disappointing because this is a fantastic movie. It truly is. And if you're wondering whether you should watch it, I'm gonna tell you 100% watch this movie. Don't listen to what people say, don't listen to what people online are commenting, because it ruins your experience and it makes you doubt the movie. Just sit down, watch the movie for yourself and enjoy it for yourself, or don't enjoy it for yourself but have your own opinion. Don't listen to people. Just sit down and immerse yourself in the world of One Battle of Another. Immerse yourself in the world that PTA has created. Now, if I had to rate this movie, I would give it a 9.5 because it was truly fantastic. I'll give the directing 10 out of 10, the acting absolutely 10 out of 10. The story, I'll give it a 9.5 out of 10. The writing, I'll give it a 9.5 as well. But overall, I enjoyed the movie. Do I think it's a perfect movie? No, I don't think it's a perfect movie, but I think it's an absolutely fantastic movie. And everyone should watch this movie and everyone should enjoy this movie. But yeah, thank you guys for tuning in and thank you for listening to me talk and talk and talk. Yeah, this is a channel where I'll be talking about movies and I'll be talking about a lot of movies, basically how movies were made and what I thought of them. Yeah, so if you really enjoyed this, please like, subscribe, and please leave a comment down below. Let me know what you want me to do next. And yeah, thank you for tuning in. See you next time.